Okay, basically I wanted to show you, I've waffled to you guys long and hard about my Dean and Destiel Sims and how hopelessly and romantically in love they are and won't leave each other alone. So I wanted to show you. A portal has landed in their garden. They've just moved house and they don't give a fuck about either of those things because Dean is talking about pie, obviously, and now they're straight into the flirting. Look at that. I did record this with EasyVid. You'll notice it's very, very silent on the actual game because EasyVid insists on playing music to every recording, and it was getting on my nerves, so I got rid of all the music, and that consequently got rid of all the sound, including my narration, including the background sound. Oops. So I've had to put this on Movie Maker and click narrate while I edit it. This is about 7 minutes long, so there's a possibility you might die of boredom, but anyway, this is basically what they do. I've not prompted them or anything like that. I've left them to their own devices in order to show you exactly what they're like when they're left to their own devices. Oh, that's a dip kiss. Cute. And this is what they're like. Unless I make them do stuff, this is what they do all day. We're coming up now. In a minute, I think they do another snog. We're coming up now to the point where I had to fade out because basically Dean had to pee before his bladder burst, so I made him pee. Such an un-Castiel-like move. So yeah, he had to wander off and do his thing. Unfortunately, I had to follow him because in order to record something on EasyVid, you have to take it out of full screen mode. Otherwise, it just records a blank screen. And of course, that means no edge scrolling. So I had to follow him about like a dork. I did turn the other way when he relieved himself, because there's only so far you can go, you know. But anyway, yeah. Usually, when new Sims move into a house, or sorry, Sims move into a new house, you know, they take time to look around, stare in awe at the furniture or paintings or whatever, check out the garden, check out the fucking great time sphere that's just landed in their front yard, you know, the usual stuff. Maybe have a look upstairs. Although if these two had a look upstairs, but these two just, I don't know, they just, that's it as far as they're concerned. Nothing else exists. Unless I make it exist. I will give them both a job soon. But before I do, I just want to show you what they're like. Right, Dean went for a pee. While he was doing a pee, I presume Castiel came out into the garden to have a look at the time and whatnot. Dean came out and distracted him very easily. The first thing he thought of as he came out of the bathroom was his little Castiel. Didn't even wash his hands, the dirty fuck. Ugh. But this is, again, you know, they're standing right in front of that great big time thing that just appeared magically in the garden. And it might as well be, I don't know, a poppy that's just grown. Or a weed. Because they're taking no notice of it whatsoever. I should really have played a love song or something during this, something really cheesy. Like, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I'm not going to sing a love song. I'm not going to do that to you. Though it is tempting. Oh, bless you. It is tempting. But, yep, they're off. I've never known Sims like it. I have so many married Sims. None of them do this shit. I probably have far too many Sims for my own good, but they all do different things and they all have different stories. So. Now they're going to watch the stars. You will note it's daytime. And the only star visible is the sun. And, you know, looking directly at that probably isn't the best idea they've ever had. But then I suppose they don't care. I don't know if Sims can go blind from looking at the sun. See, contrary to popular Christian belief or Catholic belief, it's not masturbating, it's looking at the stars during the day. That's what makes you go blind. Yep, they're pointing out, look, there's a sun. At least it's getting dark now, so so there is that. But yeah, anyway, this is what they're like. 24/7 if I let them get away with it. There is more footage, but obviously it got too long after they look at the stars and then tit about, back at it again. You'll notice, my mouse doesn't move except to see what they're up to, and that's it. This is just ridiculous. Aww. But yeah, after they looked at the stars and whatnot, they went to bed together, being cuddled up to Destiel, and dreamt of shoes for some strange reason. And then they looked at the stars again in the rain while wearing their underwear. And I kind of left them at that because I thought this is just, silly. It's like looking at a fan fiction. At least they're not bonking, which is something else they have a tendency to do. Usually I'll go and make a cup of coffee, I'll come back and I'll hear that sound and I'll know. Once they even managed to get pregnant doing it. My own fault for downloading the mod. So they're watching the stars again, and it's beginning to rain, and I'm going to leave it there because you're probably sick of the sound of my voice, and I'm sick of the sound of my voice. And really, they don't do anything else except what I've shown you. So, yeah, this is Dangling Spider out, and saying goodbye to the guys as they sit in the rain and watch the stars that they can't see. Dorks.